See what's going on in your neck of the woods. I get a little bit of creepy. Let's see. Let's see. Might get a little bit of creepy. Might get a little creepy, y'all. Let's see what's going on in your neck of the woods. Okay, let me get some sage. I gotta put some more sage in here.
Welcome to Mazda of South Charlotte, where we make.
So it could be something about Charlotte, because I heard they just said Charlotte. Welcome to Charlotte. So it could be like a sign, welcome to Charlotte. It could be something about Charlotte. All right, let's go. Let's get into this. I want to get this over with so I can do my spirit box read in my cold case. This is like similar to a cold case, but this is like crime that's going around you in your neck of the woods. Okay. Let's see. Let me get some of these cards. Let's go. So I seen death reverse, so somebody couldn't cause a death or ending. Beach. You get Charlotte. I don't know if they got a beach near them, so it could be something about a beach. It could be something about Myrtle Beach. Okay, this be probably about to happen or happened already. Myrtle Beach. Something about a beach. Crime of passion. So a crime of passion could have happened at a beach. Cleanup. And somebody could have cleaned it up. Or trying to hit the road to go back and clean it up. Yeah. Drugs and poison. Yeah, they could have drugged and poisoned somebody. Somebody could have drugged. Or y'all be careful if y'all trying to go to the beach. Alive. Like I said, a death didn't happen. Somebody could have think, so they're going back. Family. So they could have been with family. A family could have tried to commit a crime of passion on them or something like that. On a person, or this could be happening now. Lies. Family could have told lies on a person. So a family member or family members told lies on a person. Could have told lies, run away. They made this person run away. So this person ran away to a beach. Near a beach. So a family was telling lies on somebody and they ended up running away. I guess they thought this would clean it up if they ran away. Like they didn't want to face it, the lies. Because I see they're running away from the lies. Okay? Family. Running away from the family and the lies. Devil. Child. Damn family is a damn devil. That's crazy. Let me get the other cards too. So I can see what the hell this is about. Yes. So there is a person. There is a person. There is a person. There is a person. Beach. Give me something for beach. What is this about? Hopeless. So they was at the beach, sinking, despair, falling apart at a beach. So they ran to a beach area. They ran to a beach because they was feeling hopeless and despair because of lies that was told on them from, whatever it was. Maybe they told people that they was a devil or something was going around telling people that it was the devil. So they ran near a beach, sinking, despair, falling apart, escaping, crime of passion. Escaping a crime of passion. They could have felt as though their family was devils. You know, trying to clean them up. So they tried to clean this up. Until this shit was cleaned up, until the lies was cleaned up. So they ran. So this is a runaway that ran away from their family because their family was telling lies on them, saying that they basically was the devil. So claiming they was the devil. Pain, clean up. So they try to go clean up their pain by going near the water. See the water? So they try to clear up this pain by going near the water. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious of their family now. Because they looking at their family like, why would you tell lies on me like this? Whatever lies they was telling. So they end up running away, but it's near a beach. Give me something for family. Give me something for family, clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. And to this, so they waiting for this shit to be cleaned up for people to receive the truth about their family lies or something like that. So they ran away. Give me something for lies. So a family told lies on somebody and said they was the devil. Curse, hex, see what I'm saying? Witchcraft. They could have said they was doing witchcraft. They might do healing work, hex, witchcraft. They could have said they was doing this on a divine masculine or divine feminine ecstasy. They could have said they was doing that. Lies, chemistry. So something about lies about chemistry, conflicted, had this person conflicted, or they family conflicted, they go family again in this deck. So something about family being conflicted about emotional storm, conflict. It says conflicted and conflict and chemistry. Like maybe they don't have a attachment towards them. Maybe they don't feel attached to this person because of their spiritual gifts. Because they could be saying they do witchcraft, but they could actually be a healer. So that's what they. So that's what the conflict is. If they do witchcraft or is they're a healer, clashing differences, incapacitated, turmoil, unstable, affected. They affected them by this. This is family, conflicted, chemistry. Maybe they don't feel a bond towards this person, so they told lies. I mean, if you feel conflicted about their beliefs or whatever the fuck this is, you don't just go around calling people the devil because you conflicted about if they're a healer or if they doing witchcraft. Maybe they don't understand like what type of shit they do, you know, what type of spiritual work they do. They probably don't understand that. Maybe these are religious people or some shit like that. So they saying they witchcraft. They doing hexes and curses on the family. They could have said they doing hexes and curses on the family, witchcraft, some shit like that, but they actually a healer. Like, what the fuck is this? And now that caused a conflict of differences. Maybe this person is spiritual and these people are religious. So they wanted to cause, instead of just coming to the person and asking them, I'm seeing, they wanted to cause emotional storm and have conflict and go tell lies on them. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. So this person ran away or this is about to happen. So they running away towards water. I guess that's going to be a conflict too. They run away towards the ocean, which the ocean clears out negative energy. So maybe, yeah, negative mind, sinking despair, falling apart, beach, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, crime of passion. So they're trying to make sure, like, basically, they, you know, crime of passion, make sure they don't clash differences with them, like hurt them. Like, you actually going around here talking that shit, you know what I'm saying, when I'm a healer. So some clashing differences going on, you know what I'm saying, and with the family and this person. This could be a younger person that just choose not to be, you know, religious. They choose to be spiritual, and they might do some things like healing work, and they might say that's witchcraft. You know how that is. Crazy, that's witchcraft. You do any healing work, it's witchcraft. They doing witchcraft on the family. So they conflict, they're having differences, but they're waiting. So they ran away. They trying to make sure this family get clarity. It says family clarity on what it is. Pain. They cause this person a lot of pain. Clean up. They're trying to clean up this pain. So they run into like a beach, an ocean, or something like that. Run away. Give me something for run away. Nourish. Then I say to go heal. Self-growth, soul focus, self-focus. So they focus on themselves, their soul. Trying to cleanse out their soul, clean up their soul, like clean up. So they go towards the ocean, like to get away from bitterness and trapped emotions, basically. That's what I'm seeing, like, before they get legal issues. You know what I'm saying? So they making sure they keep their temper, like, balanced. That's why they go to the ocean and keep their temper balanced, like. So they escaping, running away from this family right here, so they can get self-growth, soul focus, soul finding, you know, some shit like that. Twin flames running. So they running towards their twin flames. We got devil. They could have said they was a devil, or twin flame journey is a devil. This is a real weirdo, ghost and disappearing. This is a weird family. So what I'm picking up, mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. They could be with somebody. They could decide to run away because they maybe both of them spiritual twin flames. Ain't no twin flame journey. I don't believe in that shit. That's of the devil. That's how this family probably taught. That's of the devil. What you talking about twin flame? You supposed to just like, these are the steps. These are the steps. You supposed to grow up, get out your house, get married. You supposed to stay religious. This is some shit like that. And then whatever you don't do of them, it's the devil. Like I just get like everything you say, this person say is the devil. So they telling everybody, family, I see family out here twice, other family members, shit like that. You know, they have a clash of differences on religious belief trap. They could be saying you trapped in your head, stress. It called stress. So this is like somebody. You probably talked to this person before. They were stressed out about their family, like their beliefs or some shit like that. Everything they do it's the devil. What are you talking about twin flame? It's of the devil. That's of the devil. They could have a twin flame that they with, that they running away, they ghosting, disappearing, they family or something like that, both of them. So they're like going towards like the beach area, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. They're avoiding conflict. They could be saying like, you know, whatever they do together, they might mirror each other, you know. They might be saying, yeah, they need to run away from that. You need to get away from your twin flame. They're the devil. If they taught you this spirituality, it's the devil. You need to run away from that. It's the devil. It's the devil. Child, what is this? Thinking. So they going somewhere to think. Give me some with this shit right here. This shit weird, man. Grandparent. It could be a grandparent trying to get mind control. You know them grandparents. They be in that old time religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they taught you spirituality. That's the devil. Twin flame. They could have said, this is my twin flame. That's the devil. Like, this is some shit like, so they're going to tell other family members talking back and forth and also telling other people that they're doing hexes, curses, witchcraft when they're really a healer. So obviously they don't know what a healer is. They're just stuck in religion, road. So they're about to hit the road and they're about to ascend. Desert. They deserting these people, surveillance. It might be surveillance on this person, like trap. They want to trap them in another type of wedding, but they're a healer, like I said. This is some weird shit I'm picking up. Like, so there's two. I see family. So twin flame, it could be their family and their family. Like, you know, no, you need to go to church. You need to stay in religion. What are you talking about healing? What are you talking about? You on a healing journey? What are you talking about? Your spiritual? What are you talking about? We don't understand that. All we know is this, some type of shit like that. So these two people about to ghost and disappear. Yeah, it's a lot of confusion. It's a lot. Child. They've been doing this as a child. Abuse and neglect. That is part of abuse and neglect. So they've been abusing whoever this caregiver is of these children. They're not children. I feel as though like they're old enough to like get away, you know, like 18, 20. So what I'm getting is this person, they got with their twin flame, and they twin flame taught them a spiritual journey or something like that, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. They probably got, you know, a little bit away, pushed away from their family members, a little bit from religion, trying to escape that and just go on a healing journey. Hey, and this person is telling this person, the family is telling this person that they're the devil. What the hell is this shit? So basically you the devil when you don't believe what they believe. This is weird. I get tired of this shit, man. Everything. You keep calling them the devil long enough, you'll see them. And I hate people like this because they ain't even living by the word them damn selves. Like, this is weird. So these two people are planning to run away out of space. So these are the type of people that believe in Galactic Federation, and they family looking like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Out of space. What are you talking about? You connected to the aliens? What are you talking about? That's devilish. So these are two twin flames. I'm gonna get their signs or whatever. Or you could be going through this. You know what I'm saying? You could be going through this. Or this is going somewhere in your neighborhood. What's going on? They think they out of their mind. I told you they think they're devils because they could be like go in nature, meditate, do yoga. It could be any of that. And they could be like, that's of the devil. You're doing yoga? That's of the devil. You're doing Reiki? That's of the devil. You know, out of space. Anything that's not is not of them, of this religion. Anything outside this religion. If you got anything to deal with healing. And they probably could have explained to them, like, it's called an emotional storm within this person because they're saying, your hex, your curse. Or they could be saying, this will get rid of the hexes and the curse on our bloodline. And they're conflicted about it. I'm trying to heal out and get rid of hexes and curses off our bloodline. And the family like, nah, they ain't going to get rid of curses and hexes. They conflicted about it. So it's like clashing differences, conflict. You're out of your mind. I heard somebody say, you're out of your mind. You need to run away from that devil. You know, you need to run away from that devil. They taught you that. You need to, but it's actually healing this person. Yo, oh my God. You heard that saying before, you call on the devil long enough, you'll be able to see the devil. This person is ascending with their healing. And this is a man-made disaster. It could be their mother and their father, especially the mother. Okay? They could have kept this secret for a long time from their mom because they know how they feel. But these two people is about to run away together. Perversion. Death. You know how they're going to, you're going to hell. You're going to die. You know, like somebody talking like that. That is abuse. Love. But they're actually an empath. And that's how much they love their family. Like they starting to talk like, I want to heal my family bloodline. Get these hexes and curses and witchcraft off. I mean, so it's basically if you go to church, it's still the same thing. If you say you was born with hexes and curses and you supposed to break these hexes and curses off it don't matter which way you do it, as long as it ain't that dark shit. You know what I'm saying? But this family think they're doing witchcraft. Because they're going out in nature. They're going out in creation. And you're saying they're doing witchcraft? They're calling on the devil? They could be like sage, you know, they could be buying sage, cleansing and all that shit. So this is crazy. That's witchcraft. Sage is witchcraft? Child, this is crazy without picking. Sage is witchcraft. Sage cleanse. You know what I'm saying? Egotism. You know. Like this person's a regret. They even told their parents or some shit like that. Like I'm going on a healing journey. So they could be going on a healing journey together. Pushing these people away, avoiding them. They don't regret they ever told them, like I said. Like, this is crazy. Landfill. They told a bunch of lies on them. Maybe on social media, too. I know you ain't blast your child or your sibling on social media saying that shit. Man-made disaster, made a man-made disaster for them. Like, I get some people understand it and some people don't. Fake death. Like, they probably just gonna be like, so they probably made up a plan like, you know what? We're gonna fake our death and we're gonna get the fuck away from them because I feel trapped. I feel like a caged animal. What was that movie? I feel like a cage. I regret I ever told you. You know what I'm saying? So they planning to accomplish partner crime. I just seen that. So they planning to run away together and desert this family. So they're gonna fake their death. Maybe they planning this if it's another natural disaster. Okay? They might be planning this when there's another natural disaster. They're having a meeting about this now with each other, the twin flames. Child. So this is somebody's child, spouse, partner. The twin flame, female. I told you they planning to fake their death. They're gonna stay hidden. That's a shame. That's a shame. They don't even wanna. That's crazy. You make your child feel that way where they want to just disappear, stay hidden from your ass. This is all about a healing journey and breaking curses and hexes and clashes of differences of spirituality and religion. So you're gonna let that come between you and your child because they're on a healing journey. They know about the twin flame journey. They know about aliens. So you're calling them crazy, basically. So this person or this family members is calling them crazy. Even on social media, they call them crazy and saying you're the devil. Because you don't understand something. You ain't taking time to look into it. Wow. So these two people planning a fake data. Well, we're going to have a meeting. Next natural disaster, we're going to go stay hidden. And then we're going to fake our deaths. Wow. Child. This is a child. That's crazy. Greed. But it's something about money. They need money. They need money. Some shit like that. Child, what is... Let me get the other cards and then I'm going to just open this up. This is crazy. So they planning to... so if this go on in your neighborhood, just know... Yeah, I said they need money. So they make this move. So they planning like never to come back. Because of this abuse and neglect. So this might go on in your neighborhood. Like you might see teenage, you know, the teenager you've seen in your neighborhood before, they like boyfriend, girlfriend, 18, 20 years old or something like that. You always see them together. You might see them in the park. You might see these people on the beach together. You know what I'm saying? If you live near a beach, you might see a man and a young woman and a young man. And this is what they're planning on doing. Justice. They feel as though this is their justice. The hell? Which one was I using for this? It don't matter. Give me something for healing. Yeah, so it's something about hexes and curses. They believe they doing witchcraft. They don't believe they taking off. What I'm getting, they don't believe they taking off the hexes and curses. They believe they doing witchcraft because they go out in nature and they doing self. They might be like vegan. They might just be vegan. Like they put them, like whoever this twin flame is, put them on a vegan diet, and their parents don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Love, but they're empaths, and you're doing empaths like that. The hell is this shit? Give me something for healing. Give me something for healing. So they causing drama, conflicts on social media, everything, giving them a bad reputation. Saying they're doing witchcraft. And I believe there's some people that understand it and some people that don't. Ego. Healing. Her ego getting in the way. Relationship. So it's getting in relationships. It's getting in the way. You know. They're all up in their ego about religion, spirituality, whatever this is. You know, regret. They regret they ever told them. Because they don't have no facts. Bad karma. So they receive backlash from their family when they told them fake death. So now they're planning this man-made disaster. Well, haunted, an offer. So that this twin flame made them an offer like, you know what we could do? Even emancipation. I heard emancipation. Get a divorce from your parents. Because you got a bad reputation of abusing you. But they broke right now. So, you know what I'm saying? They could be trying to manifest money. They could be saying they're an obsessive lover. They're telling you what to do. You know, you're under some type of cult vibes. They could be saying, this is cult vibes. They could be saying that shit. They don't have no facts, though. That's why they moving in silence now. And they plan on moving, dodging bullets from these parents, and going to eventually be unfazed. That's, child, what is wrong with these people? Photo proof, getting evidence, fake death. So they basically getting, working it out or where they're gonna go, how much money they need. You know what I'm saying? Mapping shit out, getting maps. Probably trying to. I believe they probably got a car. Probably like, yeah, where can we disappear to? Or they probably just say we could emancipate ourselves from them, these parents, because they're abusing, neglecting you. Yeah, they into each other. They believe they twin flames, hustling. So they trying to hustle right now to get up some money, photo proof. How they can do this fake death. That's crazy. Hidden. And they're going to stay hidden for a long time running. I told you. See her by the water? Like, they running. They want to run from these abusive parents. Both of them. Grudge holder. They see their parents as grudge holders, just wasting their time, talking to them. You know what I'm saying? About this. Like, they just want to be on a healing journey. Like, give yourself a hidden court case. Sexual infection. Fake flexing. I believe the court case, I believe the parents is the one that's got a goddamn sexually transmitted demon. Because who do they child like that? Your child's supposed to have, that's why they can't even smile right. Fake smiles. Somebody even married somebody for money. Dirt digger. Love triangle. They got cheating going on. Motherfuckers creeping and shit. You got your nerve talking. And I believe somebody stole somebody from somebody else just to get married to them. That's what they looking like. This is a hypocrite or this is a hex or curse. They looking at it like your parents are hex or the child can believe there's a hex or curse on them. They don't want to go through the same shit. So they on a twin flame journey and about healing and they learning all about this shit, Reiki or something like that, meditation or something like that. And this parent is abusing and neglecting them, or they could be having abuse that go on at home. Like, they swear this is hidden from this child, court a case. They could have got an affection or sexually transmitted. They believe they possess. That's probably why whatever's going on in the house, they believe they caught, like they the devil. Fake flexing. And they be out here in the public fake flexing, you know, acting like they got it, trying to live like the Jones, legal issues. A lot of legal issues, or they might be planning to get a divorce. Like, if you plan to get a divorce, ain't there in the Bible you're not supposed to divorce, not put away your wife or your husband? You know, there's a lot of shit going on. Like, you got your nerve, you know, calling me the devil. So both of the parents that they with, you know, got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? They believe this is going to be their justice just to run away. You know, twin flame. They believe they twin flames. Like, I just believe like they connect. It's kind of trauma bonding, but then it's kind of healing. Because if you're on a healing journey and you believe like your family's cursed hex and you're trying to heal yourself from traumas, that's what I believe is going on. Like, this person believe in twin flame journey. The person that they met, they might be young, but they believe in that. So they might be doing Reiki. This person introduced them to it. And they see that their parents have some type of trauma abuse. They're being abused and neglected, and they believe they're being abused and neglected by their parents. So they kind of trauma bonded, but they're healing it. And the parents don't believe that they're healing it. They believe that they're doing some type of witchcraft. What do you mean you're going in them? But they got shit from their past, haunted. This offer that their family got, you know, this marriage, this legal issue. I believe like somebody caught a case, sexually transmitted demon. They out here fake, plus and phony. I believe like they children see that they phony. I'm telling you about that cyberbully. They could have started getting cyberbullied by the people that they telling this shit to. Grudge holder. Holding a grudge is wasting time. Stalker. They had people like creeping on them, stalking on them and shit for this shit. Popping up, cop blocking. You know, like if they're in a park or something, I seen them meditating. They send people to cop block this. They was doing a lot. This family or whoever, this mom, it seemed like the mom. Both moms probably got together and did this shit. You know, we need to cop block. We need to get them away from each other. This is some devil shit, but they both got problems going on. You know what I'm saying? Inside scoop. Like I said, these children, not children, but these young men and young women got the inside scoop about what's going on in their own family, on their own relationship, or how these two got together. You could have stolen from somebody else, like, and shit like that. Like, man, it's some shit going on. It's some shit going on. Moving. I told you they moving. No facts, because these motherfuckers, they saying we're going to move in silence because they don't have no facts at all, trying to force their shit on us. You know what I'm saying? And you could have got with a boss, my dad, look, running. I'm going to run away because you got with my dad for money. But like, don't think we don't know you married my dad impersonator. You out here impersonating. And you married my dad for money. You already got the inside scoop. Maybe they got it when they was growing up, like what was going on. You know, y'all be moving in silent state flexing out here. When y'all got married, talking shit, talking hellish shit about them. So basically, spiritual hater. See what I'm saying? Forcing their stuff on them, forces their ideas, forces their ways, forces to get what they want. Okay? Impersonator. Basically trying to control everything about their child. These are children, not children, but they're young in their 20s. And they believe in the twin flame journey. This give me like the vibes of vegan and trying to live the right lifestyle so they can get hexes because they don't want to be like their parents. Like out here faking, you know, like I feel like the female, her mother married her father for money. And she know that. She got the inside scoop. You just out here impersonating. Like you got your nerve talking and then trying to be a spiritual hater of me. When you need to get yourself right. Or probably know they headed for divorce because of some cheating going on. Justice. You know what I'm saying? Something going on. Running. Ghosting, disappearing. Probably their dad be ghosting, disappearing for nights at a time. And then coming home. You know what I'm saying? Like you, they're looking at it like you got your nerve talking about me. Or the man, okay, so this mother, the female mother, married the dad just for money. Married for money. Like she could know that. And then the masculine's mother, dad, be ghosting her. Don't even come home. Uninterested. Know that the dad is uninterested and they ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? So they trauma bond and then they heal whatever's going on. This is crazy running. Look at him. Look at him. Ghosting, disappearing, threatening. And then come home and threaten to, they moving on from this. So the female mother married the father for money. And then the boys, well, the young boys, father ghosts the mother a lot. Who you calling drug user? I know you ain't talking about me, boo boo. Bye. See you later, hater. Bye bye. See ya. Dirt digging. They did a little dirt digging. And they know they be wearing fake smiles out here, like trying to act like everything is cool out here, running. That's why they want to run. You got your nerve of judging me. Girl fight. So they be domestic violence. It's domestic violence, especially with the uninterested. The boy, uninterested. He don't want to follow his father's footsteps. Is what I'm saying. So like, yeah, you judging them. And everybody know that y'all got some shit going on. That's what I'm getting. Like, and if you're doing this on social media, like you're shaming them on social media, you calling them the devil, when you got all this shit going. That's why I said some people believe him and some people don't. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy, creeping. Didn't I tell you? The dad be creeping and this son don't want to follow. So they both believe like it's some type of hex, curse on their families, and they believe that they're breaking it by doing the spiritual journey. They're unbothered. That's what I'm saying. Travel. They just want to leave. They're unbothered. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They leave them behind, broke. But right now they broke. Romantic love affair. I told you they think they twin flames. They think they supposed to. You know how it is. I think we was meant to meet. I think you're my soulmate. Romeo and Juliet type shit. But they both got problems at home. So when they first meet, they trauma bond. And then they get the inside scoop of why their mother and their dad really got together or whatever. Or only stayed together because they got pregnant with them or something like that. They got the inside scoop. Or other people have the inside scoop of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you got a mother getting creeped on. The dad creeping on her ass. The son don't want to grow up like the dad. Okay, want to get away from the dad. Don't want to go on them footsteps. See, follow his footsteps. And then you got the daughter knows about the mother marrying for money, broke ass, because she was broke. That's why they unbothered with look thief talking shit. Drama started. So there's a lot of arguing boss daddy. So she married a boss daddy. She married a boss daddy. Okay, jackpot for the money. I'm trying to tell you. So they like, you got your nerves sitting up here judging me when all this shit going on. Man, come on, man, with this shit. So you gonna see, like, you can know these teenagers. They're not teenagers like in their 20s. And these teenagers, you might see it on the news. You might, and they father and their mother gonna have fake smiles. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I just told you what's going on. You're gonna see them coming on in with fake smiles. They're missing. You know what you did though. That's gonna come out that they was social blasting them on social media for their spirituality or something like that. And then their information gonna come out. Like, that's crazy. Like, you're dirty as hell. That's some dirty ass shit. They don't want to be seen by them. Like, emancipation, and maybe they might do an emancipation from their parents or some shit like that. Like, you really embarrass these kids. They ain't even kids. Young woman, young man. When y'all got all this shit going on. So how's church doing you? They're trying early to, release all this trauma. That people don't want to follow in your footsteps. And you're blasting them for that. That's blasphemy, I heard. They know how to, like, these are 20s, something like that. They're talking about removing hexes and curses because they don't want to go on their mother footsteps, father footsteps, you know what I'm saying, conflict. And there's a lot of conflict. They bring a lot of conflict about this. But yet still, you're blasting them. You're not keeping this hidden. You're on social media blasting them. You're calling them the devil and shit like that. You're out of your mind. My daughter or my son is crazy. Like, some shit like that. But you got a lot of shit going on behind. You know what? This is crazy. So if you at a beach or you near a beach, you might see these young woman and young man at the beach meditating, doing something, just sitting there meditating, this going to be on the news. Like, they're in their 20s, they're planning to have their own family. Toxic. They don't want no toxic, they don't want to grow up toxic. So they're doing a healing journey to make their life better or whatever. So it's something about money. Like, they don't want no bad karma on their family. You know what I'm saying? They don't want this generational curse to go. And they being, chastised for this shit. Like, what are you talking about? I hear somebody, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, hexes and curses? What are you talking about? We don't got no curse on this. Yes, we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is weird. Somebody's in their ego. And they got a nerve talking about them, but there's a lot of people that got clarity, truth, intentions, family, about this family. So this is like basically a karmic family that's talking about somebody doing healing work. And you're saying they're doing witchcraft, but they're actually healing. They're trying to break generational curses. So they're planning to run away together. So right now they're just mapping out like where they want to go. That's crazy. They're just mapping out where they want to go at this time. They probably try to plan this during a natural disaster. Like, yeah, that's the best time to get the fuck away from them and never see us again. That's crazy. This was a crime of passion. This definitely is a crime. This is a toxic fucking family. It went to one generation into the next. So if they're young and they're noticing this, maybe it's something with a crime of passion. Maybe it's something like a lot of cheating going on. They always meeting somebody with cheating, or maybe they've been with them a long time. It's always something cheating, domestic violence, or some shit like that. They're noticing that. And they like, I don't want our family to be like that. They came together. I don't want my family. We need to run away from that. We don't want to be lying to ourselves. We need to clean this hex, curse, witchcraft, whatever's on our bloodline, hopeless. Because I don't want to be hopeless. you know, and by myself. You know what I'm saying? Just some shit like that. Pain. They don't want to be in pain. They see their family in pain. Like, yeah, you think children don't notice that? You really in pain, but you trying to, you know, fake smile. Like, go to church and shit and try to fake smile and shit for everybody, but everybody know what the hell going on. So this is a close-knit family, but they all karmic. So it could be a whole bunch of family members just talking like, oh no, that's witchcraft. But they got a whole bunch of hexes and curses on their ass, sexually transmitted demons. So they really actually the demon. You know how demons do. You actually the demon, but you calling out somebody else the demon because they doing healing work. But you out here marrying people for money and shit like that. That's not nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And the daughter don't want to be like the mom, and the son don't want to be like following those footsteps. Put it that way, in the father's footsteps, like beating his wife, not coming home, ghosting, disappearing acts, and shit like that. So they try to make their life better, and they only 20-something years old. So you might see this on the news like, oh, they missed it. Don't let that fool you. Oh, no. You caused this. They're going to be like, well, what led up? You know how they ask, what led up to them missing or some shit like that? You know, I don't know. But you know how the news investigate and they start going on the social media and shit? They're going to find out their own parents was attacking them. So they're like, maybe they went on a spiritual journey and some shit like that. No, they're going to find out on your social media that you was attacking them for, you know, healing or some shit like that. Plus, they got social media too. So they probably talk on their social media too about their spiritual journeys, some shit like that. And then you got the parents on there attacking them. But you got shit going on in your shit. Abuse. They're going to bring up all that shit. Abuse and all that shit. When you know how they get into the detectives get deep into that shit. We found out this and that. Like, they don't even love each other, you know, and shit like that. No wonder they left. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, turned up missing or no wonder. Or even they might be on investigation. Shit, all shit. Or even them two, both families might be on an investigation for having them missing because you got that on your social media. They the devil and shit like that. So what did you do to them? You know what I'm saying? They might start being under investigation because why didn't you accept them? You didn't like their spirit. I see it all on your social media. You did not accept them. You called them the devil. So they gonna, oh, this shit gonna flip. Karma gonna flip. Karma gonna flip. They gonna be looked at like they did something to these two people, both family members. They gonna be investigated. Might go to jail. If they don't find them, because they plan never to come back, you know what I'm saying? If they don't find them, never find them, they're going to be like, look at their social media like, you know what? They're going to be looking at these families. They might end up going to jail. Because you was writing some harsh comments on your social, that's going to get them in trouble. Damn. That's going to get, and then when they go talking to people, they be like, oh, they talking about twin flame and talking about, and their parents were saying they the devil and yeah. So what did you do to them? What did you do to them? All of a sudden you talk all that shit on your social media and they just disappear. So it's gonna backlash on the parents. That's their karma though. Damn. And you gotta imagine that if they don't never show back up, they gonna go to jail for unaliving, and these kids ain't even unalive. They just left. It's basically like an emancipation. They emancipated it without doing it legally. But the karma is that both parents of each child is going to jail. They're going to jail. Whoever was talking crazy mess on the damn social media, they're going to jail. Because they're going to figure out, they're going to say they had something to do with them missing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This shit going to get real fucking deep. This shit going to get real fucking deep. Thank you. That shit going to get real fucking deep for them. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Like, if you think about it, yeah, you writing all this shit about them. They the devil. They satanic. They on a spiritual journey. They're crazy. You talking about that shit on your own kid, they'll come back to haunt you. Some way, somehow, divine punish your ass for doing that to your child. Man, they is about to get charged. And then if they never come back, oh my God. That's what I picked up. So, but these young women, young men don't know that that could happen. They just thinking about getting away from them. And they want to raise their own family, and they don't want them to be raised around this karmic cycle. But they're not thinking their parents going to get locked up for this. And if they do watch it, they're probably like karma. Because they probably believe in cause and effect. If they're in their spiritual journey, they believe in cause and effect. Like, yeah, that's your karma. Child, that's the way the universe works sometimes, goddamn it. This is going to be juicy. Then you're going to see them talking shit, crying and shit. And then when they come out with the social media, what they were saying about their children, man, listen here. So right now they just mapping out where they want to go. They might be trying to change their name, you know, shit like that. They probably get into shit like that, like, yeah, like we want to emancipate ourselves without emancipating ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But these parents, just from that social media site, is going to jail. Let me get some tarot cards on this. Them motherfuckers going to jail. That's your karma, though. When they're healing and you're blaspheming them, because they want to break the hex and curse off their bloodline, and you're doing that, you get bad karma for that shit. So that's part of they don't even see this shit coming. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Just to make another one of these motherfuckers. Let me get some. They don't even know. Y'all. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this family. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then of a cycle. Oh shit. Outpouring of support from the divine. And you see the vines on there like healing. Like, it's like if you can't handle a situation, it is what it is. Manifesting. This is what they're manifesting. This is the truth. They manifesting this shit. Look, burdens. For causing burdens in a home. Abuse and neglect in a home. Child. Happy family. All they wanted was a happy family. You know what I'm saying? Woo. But they moving. I told you they leaving. Look at the man. Look at the woman. Child. Look. For stability. To bring balance and justice. Oh, child. This crazy. Let's see. Home. Make a look, foresight. They got I told you they got insight about their home, their own home. Look, outpouring the support from the divine to heal. Look, offer. This was an offer to heal, like these two. This young boy, this young woman, look, come together. It was a divine intervention for them to heal this, you know, karmic cycle. Insight, to get insight about healing. Higher learning about, you know, spirituality, religion, whatever this is, 95. So something is about 95. Yeah, somebody ain't being truthful. Like, they parents ain't even being truthful or honest with them. But divine is letting them know the truth about their parents, anxiety, stress, fear, and worry. They know they under a lot of anxiety, bringing a lot of abuse, anxiety, bringing a lot of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? By them talking, messaging, and going back and forth with family. You know what I'm saying? Talking that shit on social media. Look, divine is guiding them. That's what I'm saying, to defeat them. How you defeat the devil? By walking the fuck away. That's how you defeat the devil. Giving and receiving with each other. And just giving and receiving with each other, the lovers. Yup. To break this damn curse, to end this damn cycle. Rest and recharge, so you'll be able to rest and recharge. Hangman. And I just told you, they gonna be a hangman for this shit. Child. Even the cards saying so. They about to be a hangman. That's their karma. They're being told, this is divine God. Walk away. I got something for him. I got something for him. I got something for him. Blasphemy. I keep hearing that. Blasphemy. This is how you defeat the devil. Just walk away. Y'all old enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be a tortured no more. You ain't got to go under torture no more. Just walk away. And y'all be together and you raise your family the way you want to. Yeah, that's what it is. Higher learning. You got all point of support from me. I'll guide you. Don't worry about it. I got foresight. I'm giving you foresight about your home. Ciao, I'm done. Anyway, later.